How do you make trades? Where should you buy and where should you close your position? Key knowledge. The answer to this question can be found in two principles described by Charles Dow over 130 years ago, which still work and remain relevant to this day. And this is key knowledge. The first principle, the price takes everything into account. Any event that could affect the price is immediately reflected on the chart. And as a result, we don't need to track any indicators or the actions of major players. Only the chart. The chart also often carries a predictive function. That is, those people who really have a lot of money and power will find out the news much earlier than you do, and as a result, will enter the trade earlier. But if you are watching the chart and you see the price breaking through an important level, even though nothing has been said about it yet, your task is to join that movement. And only a few days later will you find out which news event contributed to the price movement. The second Dow principle, there are trends in the market and accordingly in an uptrend. All the peaks and troughs are rising. In a downtrend, it's exactly the opposite. He compared these tendencies to tides and ripples on the water. It may seem like a very simple theory, but many people overlook it and don't give it enough importance. But I repeat, this is essential knowledge, without which it is impossible to trade in the market. That is, in an uptrend, as long as the peaks and troughs are rising, the trend is considered upward. A signal that the trend is ending occurs when the price drops below the previous trough. At that moment, the uptrend is considered to be over. On the chart, we can see how the highs and lows are rising, and after the price drops below the previous low, returns to test the level, and bounces off it, the trend is considered finished. What are the drawbacks of this system? It can be criticized for the fact that its signals sometimes come too late, and the buy signal appears in the second phase of the uptrend, when the previous intermediate peak is broken, by which time on average 20 to 25% of the trend has already passed, making it impossible to capture the entire move. But this can be fixed. We need an earlier entry into the position in order to capture a larger part of the move. To achieve this, it is necessary to use other knowledge, methods, and techniques that I possess. And in my upcoming videos, I want to share some of them with you.